Hello there, and welcome to the very first lesson on how to use Canva. Now, if you're not familiar with Canva, well, sit back and relax because I'm going to show you all the amazing features that come with Canva in the free version. So, what exactly is Canva? Well, Canva is an amazing graphic design tool. I've been in the graphic design industry and web development for, oh my gosh, almost 20 years. And I've been a huge fan of some of the more expensive platforms out there, like all the Adobe stuff, all the Creative Cloud. In particular, I am, really into using Adobe Illustrator. I pretend I know how to use Adobe Photoshop, and I get by enough. But honestly, over the years, I've watched Canva mature and grow and become such a powerhouse that it just thrills me to be able to bring this platform to everybody. Because being a part of the Adobe Cloud, if you are not a professional, it can get very expensive. To me, it's sort of a cost of doing business. But if you're just looking for a side hustle, oh my gosh, Canva is the way to go because it offers a free option. So with that, I want you to go to canva.com. And if you haven't logged in or signed up, or you've never been here before, you're going to either see this button here, log in or sign up. You want to click the sign up. And you're going to come to the Get Started with Canva notice. All right. Now you can obviously right here it says sign up with Google or sign up with Facebook. Just go ahead and sign up with your email. And you're going to type in your name, your email, and a password, okay? Now, once you create your account, now I already have one, so I'm not going to do it, but once you create your account, they are going to send you a confirm in your emails, and just make sure you go to that and click on the link there, and then it will take you to your login. All right, and because I already have an account, I just use my own credentials to log in. Okay, great. Here we are in Canva's latest dashboard, or I should say their latest home page. All right. And let's go down to, let's just go down the side here. So what you're going to see is this is your home page. Okay. So here are all the amazing templates that Canva offers. And every single one of these is editable, which means you can change its color, its text, the color of things, the size, the location of different elements, all that stuff. So they've got it organized, through presentation, social media, and so forth. So for instance, I'm just going to scroll through this way. So you can do videos, which is amazing. This is a rather fairly recent creation. You can create posters. You can do presentations like for, I don't know, like Excel, sorry, PowerPoint, things like that. Again, they have their social media. Here's an Instagram post. You can have logos, flyers, and one thing while I'm here, because you see the dimensions, 5.5 by 8.5 inches, Canva is so awesome because it already knows what size is the typical size for something. So for instance, let me go over to the Facebook post. So if I hover over it, you'll see it's 840 by 788 pixels. That is the current standard size for a Facebook post. Now the beauty of Canva is you don't have to stay on top of all this. Like Facebook could change their posts, tomorrow. Canva is really good about staying on top of all the current dimensions for all of these templates, okay? So if in the UK, here's an A4 document, which is 21 by 29.7 centimeters. And here's a card. Oops, let me just go back to that. Here's a card. And this is 7 by 5 inches. Okay, so you can see we can do an infographic, Facebook cover, resume. There's so many things to do here. Amazing. And if you're really getting into becoming a graphic designer or a graphic artist, you could just go ahead and start making your own templates. Say you want to do, if you want to approach businesses about branding, you could come up with business cards and brochures, all kinds of things in a very cohesive manner, and then present it to your clients. Okay? Amazing. They even have Instagram stories and certificates. All right. And again, you'll have them all up here as well. It's kind of these, here's, for instance, let's go to social media, and you can see Instagram posts, Facebook posts. Here's an Instagram ad you could do, animated Instagram post, which is so cool. You could do a story. Again, the correct dimensions are here, 1080 by 1920 pixels. Facebook, it has everything you need for Facebook. All right? It's just amazing. It's a really, really incredible tool. Okay, and then again, you can go through all of this. You've got flyers, online ads. Here you do your LinkedIn banner. And like I said, if you really wanted to get into graphic design, you can go and create a whole bunch of templates that are just geared toward, business people, and create their business card, create their LinkedIn page, create their whole cohesive, if they have a blog, create their blog, everything, and just provide them with an incredible branding experience. All right, again, here's a little bit more office stuff. The letter's going to be 8.5 by 11. All right, now if we go to all your designs, this is going to be all the designs. This is just stuff I've played with over the years. Shared with you if you want to have somebody share a project with you, which is a beautiful thing about this, is that you can have a co-creator with you. So you can share information, share designs back and forth. If you want to create folders, suppose you have, like here's one for blog pins that I've done. I don't know, I only have one in there. But maybe I want to make a folder for, maybe I'm working with a company, ABC company. I might make a folder for them. Or I might make a folder for all the Pinterest pins or infographics, okay? And of course, trash is itself. Create a team we'll get into later on, and that is actually creating a team. So you all have access, and each person that in the team member might have different access from each other, so you can kind of set like who's got full access, who has limited access. And here's where I was talking about brand kits. You can import. Now this, with this mark here, means it's a premium thing, which is for the paid version. But you can import your brand kit, which is basically your logo, your colors, and all kinds of things like that. Content planner we'll get into a little bit later on. Alrighty, that's awesome. So let's go to the home. And now we can either go up here and say create a design. So if I click on that, you're going to see all the things, same things that you see coming down here. So I just want to go and create an Instagram post. I'm just going to click on Instagram post. Fantastic. All right, so over here on the left-hand side here is all the templates that Canva can offer you. Most of these are free, but you'll see ones with these little crowns. Those are the pro ones that are available as a pro member, but we don't have to worry about that because we're just going to worry about the free stuff. So if you can see, some of them have, here's animated Instagram posts. Again, we'll get into animation a little bit later on. Here's something with food theme, sales. I kind of want to start with this one, but if you go through, you can see here's some spring Instagram posts, wedding, if you happen to have, getting married, or maybe you're a wedding photographer. There's just so much. Canva is it's really made my life so much easier than struggling with Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, but that's okay. All right, so I really like this one. It's just really simple and easy. So, but if I wanted to see more sale Instagram posts, I just click on see all, okay? And then I can see all of this stuff that, I might want to start with. Now, again, everything in here is editable. All right, so, all right, let's try this. I'm going to click on this one. And sometimes it takes a minute. All right, beautiful. Now, this is awesome, and all of these things I can change. Look at this. This photo, I can move around. This one I can move around. Again, for this one. The font, I can certainly change to be whatever I want. They've got a pretty good selection of fonts, which makes it super awesome. All right, so all the stuff can be moved. If you want to say something else, maybe you want to say sale, off entire. Okay, so we can do that. Sale, I guess it was sale on, I don't know. Sale, I'm going to say 50% off entire, okay. 50% off entire collection. So see, I'm getting a little bit, see what I just did there? It's this little text box. This is a little text box, and so is this. I can move around if I don't like the background, okay? I think it is an image. If I don't like this image, I can certainly hit edit image. I can add a filter, which, it's kind of a solid color, so it's not really like it's a photograph. And if I don't like what happens, what I did, I just go up here, see the upper left, and I'll just hit this. It's the undo button. There, and we're back to normal. All right? Okay, so what else can we do? So if we wanted to go down, let's go one by one. Let's go, so here's all of our templates, right? We've chosen this template. And next thing we're going to do is you are going to take a look at some elements. Now suppose you wanted to add a different photo. All right, so I didn't like this one, or I don't like it. I could just remove it, or I could delete it. Let me just delete it, and I know this is not going to look so great because it's so nicely branded with the colors. But for instance, I can grab this one, which is free. Obviously, you're going to use a photo of your own merchandise, and I could pop it in there. Look at that. It's done. Same kind of size and everything because we popped it into a frame. And again, if I don't like it, I could just hit undo. I'll hit undo again. There we go. So that's that. If I wanted to just create a shape and say, maybe I wanted to put sale 50% in the circle. I could do that. You see? And then I could just maybe align it center. I'm doing this real quick, but we're going to go over this in more detail when we talk about text, okay? So that's something we could do. And then maybe delete these things and maybe add another picture. So there's so much you could do, but these templates are awesome because they're a great jumping off point. I mean, why bother recreating the wheel or reinventing the wheel when it's been done for you? You know what I'm saying? All right, good. Okay, the next thing down is uploads. And again, we'll get into that a little bit later on, but this is if you want to use your own images or perhaps your own logo and things like that, you can certainly do that. Photos is the same thing as we used before in the elements. Here you can go by, you could certainly also filter it by a vertical image. Maybe you just want that. Maybe you're just doing a Pinterest post and they certainly favor the vertical. I can do a square. I think Instagram really likes the squares. So I'll do that. Okay, see? Now again, you're going to, for our purposes, we're going to stay away from any of the ones that require the Pro. All right? But just for kicks, suppose I wanted to change the entire background. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, now we can go to text, which I kind of mentioned before. So let me just take this out. And suppose I wanted it to look, they have already pre-designed font pairings that actually look amazing together. So if I wanted to, hold on a second, sometimes it gets, yeah. So they got these little funky things or these up front, but I'm gonna, here we go, recently, font combinations. Let's just go run through here. I'm gonna pick one. All right, how about this? It says, well, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I could say, again, sale now through Saturday. Again, I'm just winging this. And we could say entire jewelry. Something like that. I don't know. Again, we're going to we'll go through this when we're actually doing practical projects. But I just wanted to get you an idea to see how wonderfully easy all of this is. All right, I'm just going to undo that. All right, styles. This is another thing we're going to get to. Like, for instance, when we talk about branding kits, suppose you just want to have something already set up with the color that you like. Perhaps this is something that goes with your theme. Pop that in there. All right, and it kind of changed the font. It did change the font to their, what their fonts have predetermined. Again, they give you sort of pre-done, nice-looking branding kits. And if I hit the shuffle, it's going to shuffle through all of these colors, you know, and then it kind of does the job for you. So if you have a brand, and let's say these are your color schemes on your website and all your marketing and all that stuff, you can create one Instagram post and just keep shuffling it around, add new pages, shuffle the colors, add another page, and then when it's on your Instagram feed, it's going to all look cohesive, right? Because you're using these same colors over and over again, and you're just swapping out maybe the text and the photos, all right? See, it's just really, honestly, this does the job for you. I'm just absolutely love Canva. All right, backgrounds. Let me just go back to that. Okay, backgrounds, see what's on backgrounds. Again, cool backgrounds. If I wanted to do this, looks like a crumpled paper, or I happen to like this marble one. So look at that. It's got this marbly finish back here, or here's like a pink. That's kind of cool. All right. If I wanted to really, you know, get creative, I could do that. And then maybe add a different color over it. Maybe I have more of a teal. I mean, there's so much you could do. It's so much. Oh my God, this would have saved me hours years ago. So like I said, it's amazing. Again, when we're going to get on more technical stuff, if you wanted to add a QR code, perhaps you're creating like a door flyer, just want to leave a QR code where someone could just scan it with their phone and it go to your website, okay? Bitmoji, we're not going to get into too much, but you all know what Bitmojis are. Logos, if you want to get into creating logos or use a logo. And if you hit the more button, it's just more stuff. Again, just go through this on your own. It's the extra fluff that Canva offers us. All right, that is it. Yeah, so basically here's our home. I'm going to go up to the top again. Our file resize, we're not going to worry about. I showed you how to undo and redo. Oh, here's where you can change the title. So you can say my Instagram or Instagram sale post. All right, and it's going to save it at that. And then you can share this and you can download it. I mean, all kinds of stuff. But again, we'll get to all of this soon enough. So thank you for listening. And this is your intro into Canva. See you in the next lesson.